Well, hello YouTubers, Mike CFII here. I've never done a video before. I thought I would do one this morning. Having spoken via email with USNER doc, I made mention of the fact that I have a face for radio, and going through some nostalgia the other day, I came across some things that I'm going to share with you. Primarily, I had an uncle who was in World War II, served in Europe and in Japan, and what I did was I vacuum packed his ribbons recently, but he also gave me some things when I was a young boy. I lived with my aunt and uncle for a while, and he had a samurai sword that he brought back from Japan, a Nambu pistol with a leather holster, which I'll show you in a little while, and I guess the third thing was a German trench knife that I had, but was stolen from me when our house was robbed back in the early 90s, I believe it was. If I get a chance, I'll maybe take a picture of one of the photographs that shows what they did to our place. But needless to say, at the time, I had all my firearms stolen, plus a lot of memorabilia, rifles, leather goods, computers, what have you. A long time ago, and it's another story for another day. But what I thought I would do is, I looked this up on the internet. I was searching for information about this for a very long time, and to tell you the truth, I ran out of patience trying to match up the ribbons with the various stories that went behind them. I don't know if you can see these. I'll try to get a decent picture of them, but what we have here is this one is the Good Conduct Medal. So it was nice to know that my uncle behaved himself when he was in the military. And then in behind that, I apologize for any shakiness or what have you. Again, this is my first video, but you can see it says Uncle Sid Siegel's World War II ribbons. The one next to it, if I can find the page quickly, sorry about that, maybe I can fix this video up after a while. One of them, I think the third one, the one on the end, the red, white, blue, this guy right here, was for Philippine Liberation Medal. It's a military award of the Republic of the Philippines, which was created by an order of the Commonwealth of the Philippines Army Headquarters December 20th, 1944. The award was presented to any service member of both Philippines and Allied militaries who participated in the liberation of the Philippine Islands between the dates October 17th, 1944 and September 2nd, 1945. And unfortunately, I never really got a chance to, even though I lived with my uncle, like most people from most of the men who served in World War II, there was a reluctance on their part to talk about it, and so I never really got much of the history. Besides the Good Conduct Medal, he had another one here, which you can see, which was European, African, Middle East Medal, and it was a decoration of the United States Armed Forces, which was first created on November 6, 1942 by Executive Order 9265, and the decoration was intended to recognize those military service members who had performed military duty in the European theater, to include North Africa and the Middle East during the years of the Second World War. So little did I know. I knew he was in Japan, but I did not know, obviously I knew he was in Japan because he had given me some of the things that he had, the sword, and he actually never gave me the Nambu pistol, although I was able to buy one at a gun show in the exact same holster that his was in. And the reason he didn't give it to me was because at the time, I think there was some period where in New York City they changed the law, and he either had to make the gun dysfunctional, meaning lead the barrel or do something to it, or give it to someone who legally could have the firearm. And he had a friend who was police officer, law enforcement, and he got the gun. So first chance I got, when I got older and I went to this gun show, I bought a gun exactly like the one he was supposed to give me. An interesting story on the German trench knife that was stolen. I was searching the internet the other day and came across a replica knife place, and the exact same knife was there. And so I ordered it. It wasn't very expensive, with the same black metal sheath and the same prongs on the back to attach it to leather belt loops and what have you. But it is identical, wooden handle. I'll show you a picture of it once I edit the film. So I'm going to pause this now. I wanted to show you the medals. This is really a dedication to my uncle, who had no children, served in World War II, and I thought it would be interesting to make a video memory of his service to the country. So I'll be right back.